You remember that on Power Rangers? The movie?
No.
Did you watch Power Rangers, the movie?
Did I watch Power Rangers, the movie?
Okay, that would be a yes.
Yeah.
You okay?
No. I'm battling the want to drink. I could really use some Delta 8 badly because I'm going through mania that I could barely sleep last night. So no, I'm doing real not good.
Good morning, Dissection Girl. How are you, darling? I'm not in the same mood as Jason, but then again, I don't have the same problems as him as well.
That's true.
But I am here to support him.
Thank you.
To guide him and to be there for him through his trying to resist the temptation.
Yeah. And I do not want to call my family members for help because I am at the end of the road with the help from my relatives, which was told to me the last time by my relative that I was with him. So I hope somebody could help me out because holy shit, I really don't feel good. So yeah, thank you guys. Love you. And you're cool. Man, we listened to some awesome native prophecy stuff yesterday, dude.
Has anyone heard of the Blue Star Kachina prophecy? It's a Hopi prophecy from the Hopi people, which is said to be the most oldest civilization that ever has been. Is the Hopi people.
That's what they're saying.
Okay? They have caves in the Grand Canyon with these pictographs and these things that look like hieroglyphics in the caves of the Grand Canyon, and they tell a prophecy of the end days. And surprisingly, while researching the Blue Kachina, I found some interesting information because their prophecy perfectly aligns with Matthew 24 in the Bible. And not only that, they met the Great Spirit in the sky. You're going to love this. And the Great Spirit in the sky called himself Mashawa, a.k.a. Messiah.
Absolutely.
Jesus went to the Hopi people and said, I am Mashawa. I am the Messiah.
He did. He rose from the dead 3 days later, and he appeared to them. I believe it 1,000,000,000%.
Yep.
Not just, I know it. I feel like I know that's what happened with the Hopi. For them to have such knowledge at the end like that.
They talked to Jesus.
And they drew it on their cave walls.
So,
the prophecy.
The Spaniards were coming in for the first time and saw the Hopi people. They noticed something on the rocks. Right there on the rocks was the sign of Mashawa. And guess what that is? That sign on their rocks for the sign of Mashawa.
Take a guess.
Take a guess. What is the Messiah's symbol? Come on, guys. In my audience, I'm trying to wake you up. What is it? What is the Messiah's symbol? What is Jesus Christ's symbol? Come on, guys. Anyone in the audience? Fish? Good. That is good. But what is the main one that we know now what represents Jesus Christ? What is the world? The cross. The Hopi had the cross as a symbol of the Mashawa for 3,000 years.
That's insane.
The savior of the world. In their oral tradition, the Hopi have a cross, and it's the sign of the Mashawa, the Messiah, aka the Great Spirit in the sky.
Amazing.
Go look at it's all on YouTube. You can all see it about the blue kachina. Kachina means spirit. Now, just think of this. The kachina. What's another word that sounds just like Shekinah in our languages? That represents the Holy Spirit. What is it? The great Shekinah glory.
That's not our language. Shekinah. That is not our language.
That's Shekinah. Shekinah. It's the same word, means the same thing. Mashawa, Messiah. The same thing. They sound very much alike.
Mm-hmm.
Because a lot of languages do sound a lot alike. Because we all come from one place together as a species. This is amazing knowledge that has been circulating around before even Christ was born. They knew that Christ would be born.
That is, yeah.
On earth.
Right. And that his symbol would be the cross. That's
3,000 years, 1,000 years before Jesus Christ was born, they were talking to him.
It's incredible. It's amazing.
Great Spirit in the sky.
That's 1000 BC. They were like, yeah, the Mashawa, which is Messiah, no doubt, his symbol will be the cross. They said it at 1000 BC.
They said the white man would bring great technology to Earth. We're at the end of the cycle.
Right.
We're currently in. They even put the place of where World War III would start, and that is Israel. They even knew it then.
And they say that if the white brothers don't listen to us and stop destroying the planet, then Mashawa will return. He'll have to. If we listen to what he said and stop these things, and our white brothers stop doing what they have been doing to the planet, then we could get more time. That's basically what it is. But we didn't. We didn't stop. And the planet's...
It's dying.
You know how bad it is, guys, what's going on with the Earth.
And what the U.S. government is doing to shut up the Hopi people, the Crow Nation, is they're poisoning their waters.
Oh, my God.
With power plants and water treatment plants. And they're killing their water. They're killing their crops. They already took a big chunk of their land for a fucking pipeline to destroy even more of the earth. Everything that Hopi blue star kachina, and you can see the blue star kachina in the sky right now, that's a sign of his coming. Everything in that aligns straight with scripture. And not only that, the Hopis are now saying the Great Spirit is Jesus Christ. They know that Jesus Christ is the Mashawa, is the Great Spirit. They knew. You know why? Because Jesus told them 1,000 years before he was even born.
You're like, how's that possible? Well, because he's a creator.
Exactly.
He can step into time whenever he wants.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever he wants to. If there's an effective... That's what he saw. That's what God saw. He saw these people that were really trying to follow good tenants, to be good tenants of the earth. And he rewarded them by telling them, look, this is how it's going to be. Things are going to get real bad on this planet. And one segment of humanity is going to want to exploit the resources of this planet to the point of destroying it, and you got to tell them to stop. They're probably not going to stop, but you got to tell them. this shit's going to happen. But I'm coming in like 1,000 years to pay for the sins of humanity, and it'll be through me that's the deal. That's the way it's going to work. But look for this blue star. It's going to be around that time. Like, that's amazing. 1,000 years ago. 1,000 years before Jesus, that happened.
Yep.
It's incredible. Like,
he was talking to the native people. The Hopis, and it's funny because it says in the Bible that Jesus Christ will come because of those who destroy the earth.
Literally, that's exactly what it says.
The Hopi Kachina prophecy aligns with Matthew 24 to a T. To a T.
Of Revelation as well, though.
And Revelation as well.
Yeah.
They know. They seen it. They've seen it. And they've been orally passing this down from one elder to the next elder. Because it needs to be said. These are horrible things that are coming upon our earths. These men, these Hopis, they didn't speak to white people until 40 years ago. In the 70s.
Mm-hmm.
That's when they came to the UN and started speaking about the Blue Kachina prophecy of what their people have been always spoken about. You should see the pictographs all over the stones in the Grand Canyon. It's amazing. It's like...
It is.
They had their symbol of the cross a lot longer than we ever did. The white man. Well, I'm Irish, so I don't really consider myself Caucasian because my family never went over the Caucasus Mountains.
You're not Caucasian.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, no.
I am a native to Ireland.
Yeah.
My family are natives to Ireland. The other side of my family is natives to America. I have Mohican blood roaring through me. I still feel the native blood in me, and I always will. I was taught by my family members and my elders the ways of oral tradition. And I teach my sons that too, as well. Mother, you see how wild the weather is? That's because Mother Earth is crying right now. You're killing her. How else do you expect her to react when you're throwing poison on her constantly? And draining her of her lifeblood, aka oil, fossil fuel. How else do you expect her to react when you're destroying her? The second law of thermodynamics, man. You think you can take from the earth and it's not going to want a replacement of what you took? Okay? There was a time where man and nature had a symbiotic relationship. If you take from the earth, you must give back to the earth. That's how it works in symbiosis. For instance, you look at trees. Trees breathe the air we breathe, and we breathe the air they breathe. Trees breathe carbon dioxide. We breathe oxygen. The trees converts the carbon dioxide that we breathe to it to oxygen so we can breathe. You see the symbiosis there? We help each other. And that should tell you something. Is if the tree works with man so both of us can breathe, why aren't we doing it with our own species? No, instead we kill the trees that give us air to breathe. We kill the people that help us stay strong as a civilization. People have forgotten to love. People have forgotten to forgive. People have forgotten how to be one within nature and with God. Because of all this technology, all these gadgets. So exciting. Woo! But you forgot where you came from. And you forget that you're dust. You're clay. You're part of the earth. You forgot who you are as a person, as a species. You lost your way. You went after the ways of greed. You went after the ways of wanting to see harm because you think it's fun. What's happening in Palestine right now happened to my family members a long time ago. My native, my Mohicans. They killed my people and whitewashed us. This has always been orally told to me since I was a little girl, that they whitewashed us. Not that I'm saying white people are bad. Not all of them are bad. Some of them do very good for this planet. But the vast majority don't care that they're killing this planet and harming it. They don't care to look at someone with a different culture and a different skin color and treat them as their own. They won't do that. And I question why. If you read about Noah after the deluge, by the way, the Hopis believe there was a great deluge. Another culture saying there was a great flood. Go figure. Anyway, it happened. Just accept it. Water covered the whole entire earth. Just accept it. It's in every ancient culture. Where was I going with this? People really need to start thinking about where they want this world to be. Do you want the world to be destroyed? Do you want to keep draining Mother Earth of her blood just so you can get from point A to point B? Like, there used to be a point mankind lived off the land and were hunters and foragers. I've always said I want to go back to that. People, instead of using money, which is the ultimate source of greed, they used to trade goods. I think we should bring back trading. Say to hell with this money thing. You know, we have the technology to keep this earth clean and happy. We don't need oil anymore to move a car. Why are we still using it? We could do everything we can to save our planet and take care of our babies in the future. But we choose not. Because of greed. And this is the now. This is all we have right now. Who cares if we're trashing everything? Who cares if we're the cause for the earth acting all crazy, man? Who cares, man? It's a big party. I want to continue riding in my private jets and smoking my marijuana and snorting my cocaine with my big titty women in their bikinis. I want to continue with that lifestyle. Fuck the earth. I don't need the earth. I'm having fun right now. What a mature way how to live, anyway.
Can't have fun if you got no earth.
Oh, it doesn't matter. He ain't going to be alive when the earth is fully dead. So it's like, who cares? The earth's going to be fully dead anyway. So
Yeah.
I'm not going to be here. Why should I care?
You might be better off ODing on that cocaine, buddy. Yeah.
That's right.
Know what I'm on. Google. Hey, that you? Yeah.
Go away, weirdo.
Yeah.
Go speak your trash somewhere else. It's not needed here, sir.
Look, native truth.
Madam.
Native truth.
You know, instead of actually being a mature adult and realizing that the earth is being destroyed and actually caring, you're just one of those stupid people that I just explained on the private plane, not giving a shit what's going on in this world. You're an idiot.
You know, there was a Nine Inch Nails song back in the day, and the line, there's a little line in it that went, I don't give a shit about the temperature in Guatemala. Don't really see what all the fuss is about. Do you now, guys? Because I do. I see the problem. We have been decimating this planet. We've been ripping her guts out, actually. Literally. With fracking and going after oil. We are literally mutilating.
Taking her stones?
Yeah.
For buildings?
We have been mutilating the earth.
For, maybe 100-something years now?
Yeah. And it's Satan that absolutely motivates that because it's all about mammon. It's all about money. We need money. We need resources. Yeah, but what about the planet? If you rape the planet to the point to where we have to what's going on in the weather now, what do? You have no home left. And that's what these wonderful, beautiful native people have always tried to tell us.
Do you know bumblebees have 70% of aluminum in them,
Shit.
poisoning them to death?
We wonder why there's no bees left.
Yeah, we wonder why there's no bees left when they're containing 70% aluminum in their bodies.
They're poisoned with heavy metal.
They're poisoned with heavy metal, which they're still releasing in the skies with these goddamn planes because they need to do the weather modification bullshit. But that's killing the planet even more.
That's right. It accelerates all of this. And it makes people's health exponentially worse.
See, 10 years ago, you say weather modification,
yeah.
The idiots would be like, what the fuck is that, weather modification? We don't have the technology for that.
No.
Yeah, they did then, and now it's in the news, and it's like, oh yeah, there's weather modification.
They were cloud seeding in the 70s.
Poor little bees. I know, Crystal. It's awful.
It's horrible.
It's awful.
It's a genocide of the planet, too. And all the animals. It's a genocide of all life.
Do you see bugs like when you were kids? No, you don't.
No.
Birds like you were kids? Squirrels?
No.
You don't see wildlife like you used to when you were kids. I remember when I go outside and there's walking sticks, bees, ants, worms, caterpillars all over the ground. And
after a thunderstorm, you see the worms coming up?
Yeah, I don't see that. When's the last time I've seen a worm?
Me too.
When's the last time I've seen a worm?
I don't know.
They used to be up on the ground, on the sidewalks all the time when we were kids. They're gone.
They're gone. Not even many ants.
There's no nutrition in the earth anymore. The worms are dying.
Everything is sterile and dead.
less birds equals less bugs equals less birds. Yeah,
That too.
we're seeing it. And don't gaslight me and say that's not true. I know it's true. I'm not gonna. My eyes do not lie to me.
There's very few birds.
There is. And squirrels.
Yeah.
And chipmunks.
No, that's something that I could just not see. You know what I mean? But birds, I've seen flock in the skies all my life in this area.
They're gone.
They're gone. There's no birds.
You remember when we used to have the birds here?
You tweet, 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 tweet.
You hear them tweeting all the time. They're gone.
They're gone.
They killed the birds. We have tons of plants that do nothing but drop pesticides and all kinds of shit. Exactly.
It's poisoning the fucking planet.
You know, I said this. I haven't seen a bug in a long time outside.
Yeah.
And I remember these trolls coming in my room saying I'm lying about it. I'm not lying about it.
No, some asshole said, well, you go outside, you'll see bugs. No.
No, you don't.
You don't, though. You don't. Everything is sterile and dead. For the most part. We're not saying that there's zero birds. We're not saying that there's zero bees or bugs. That's not what we're saying. They're there.
We're not seeing
the
what
quantity.
we used to.
Yes, the level of life that used to teem outside.
It's just dead looking outside.
Yeah.
The trees look sad. Their leaves are hanging there.
Droopy.
And drooping and withered looking. And some of the trees are brown because they're already dead.
Yeah, because the weather's so messed. One day it's 70, then it's 49.
Right, there's still beauty, it's just not the same. Exactly.
Exactly. It's not as vibrant. It's clear that the planet's being killed. If you lived any span of life consciously, you know what's happening. You can see it.
We had to kill the trees for the houses.
Yeah.
And then we had to kill the wild plants for fucking lawns.
I've only
for
been
grass.
I've been only on this planet 39 fucking years. That's as long as I've been here. But in that time, I can see a difference.
There's another one. You don't see kids playing anymore.
Oh, well, that goes to the culture. Is how dangerous the culture is.
Yeah, parents don't want to have their kids outside.
I would not. If I had a little girl, there's no way I would let her play outside alone.
No.
I'd be on the porch all the time.
You see how I was with the boys? It's like,
yeah.
With all our stalkers?
Well, it's worse with us, yeah. Because people
I'm glad now they're in a safe place where they can actually play outside.
They have no idea where they are, and this is fantastic.
Exactly.
They can live their lives.
You don't see lots of birds and butterflies like there were when I was a little girl. I don't like my kids going outside. Yeah, I don't either. It's too dangerous.
Exactly.
Yeah, I remember when I was little, you see monarch butterflies everywhere. Where are the monarchs?
Yeah. I never really saw too many butterflies around here, though, to be honest.
Lightning bugs are even fewer than what they used to be.
Yeah, there used to be tons of them around here. A lot, especially where we used to live.
I mean, you used to see a lot of walking sticks and praying mantises. They were the first to go, pretty much.
So once again, I never saw many of them.
I did.
But you lived in different places. Like,
I haven't seen a butterfly in years. Oh my God. Yeah. When's the last time I seen a butterfly?
About 6 months ago.
I remember before I got with Jason, I was living in Duluth, and I was working at a gas station, and I remember all these fireflies dead on the ground. They're just dead on the ground. Just like, it had to be like maybe 100, 200 dragonflies dead on the ground, and I'm like, oh my God, what the fuck is happening to this earth?
Yeah.
It was a very sad realization there. that are dragonflies just dropping dead.
Yeah.
There's videos of birds just falling from the sky dead. Mass animals extinction, whales, everything. I'm in Michigan, and walking sticks were everywhere when I was little. I'm 45 now. I haven't seen one since I was about mid-20s. I haven't seen a walking stick. I'm 40, by the way. I don't know how old you are. But I remember seeing walking sticks when I was living in Connecticut all the time. So that's when I was like...
Didn't they literally say they're 45?
6, 7? Oh.
I think they literally said they're 45.
Oh. Saginaw. Grew up in Midland. Okay.
Midland, Texas?
No, Michigan.
Michigan. Okay. Cool.
Detroit!
D12, man.
Oh, I love D12.
They're so good. They're so good.
Yep,
good.
45. Okay.
45.
You're 5 years older than me.
Yeah.
So that would make sense. I was like 7, 8 last time I saw a walking stick.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen one of them in my life, to be honest. Or maybe I did at the state park and I just didn't see it because it was on the tree. You know what I mean? I don't think I've ever seen one of them. A walking stick.
Oh, wow.
No.
Have you seen a praying mantis?
I think once. Literally once.
Mm-hmm.
At the state park. When it comes to wildlife and insects, what I would have seen would have been at the state park. And it was teeming with life. Back when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Me and my cousin, my grandmother and grandfather would take us, and we'd have a beautiful picnic at the state park, and we go to the pool and hang out at the pool and all that good stuff. And this one time there was a gopher that was going through the woods, and I'm like, hey, Brent, check this out. I didn't think I'd hit it. I feel horrible now. But I took a rock and I flung him, and I hit him right in the side of the stomach, and I felt so bad after that because he went like that, and he ran away. I felt horrible.
What the hell, dude?
I didn't think I'd hit him, but I did. And Brett was like, "Oh, you hit it!" I'm like, I didn't think I would. I feel bad now. I feel real bad. It was like badass kid thing, but
that's awful.
He was far away. He was like 20 feet away, and I just like.
I'm mad at you for just saying that to me. How dare you?
I was just a fucking kid, idiot. I was like 8 or 10.
Well, your comment was flagged? For what? God, they really butthurt, aren't they?
Flagged comments?
Yeah, they're flagging her comments.
Ooh.
The morons.
Only 11 people in here.
The moron trolls.
Flagging her comments? Is there a way to fucking take that feature off? Flagging comments? What the fuck is that?
Big pussies. You don't like
That's the only way they can get to us on Instagram, huh?
You don't like when people talk to me in a kind fashion, do you, butthurts?
What pathetic sacks of trash. I love you and pray for you, but you're pathetic. Like,
get a new hobby.
Like, allow us.
Why am I your main fucking hobby to the trolls?
Can we be allowed to just have a nice audience? Because it's nice to talk to them.
They can't stand y'all to have a good time.
Yeah, that's what it is.
That's because they don't know how to have a good time because they're morons.
Well, they have no. I don't even know.
But at the end of the day, they really have no scruples because I dare them to say the shit they say online to my fucking face because they never do.
They're empty husk individuals. They don't have joy. The only joy that they can derive out of their lives is attacking others. That's their only joy.
That's so pathetic. It's like, find a new hobby, dudes. Am I your main hobby?
Hating is their main hobby.
Holy shit, I'm your main hobby? Really?
Well, if you...
I don't make you my main hobby. You know what my main hobby is? Animal Crossing, playing video games, watching nature shows or learning about different cultures or philosophies.
The spooky, freaky, deaky stuff. That's
yeah, learning about ghosts and aliens and stuff, paranormal shit, Sasquatch. But no, you focus solely on me for your hobbies. And I have multiple hobbies that I do. I crochet, color, I read the Bible, I read books.
Oh my God.
Sometimes when I feel even more a little spicier, I decide, hey, let me put my makeup on. No one's going to see it but Jason, but I'm going to put my makeup on and be a fabulous queen today.
I'm really happy when you do that.
Especially when I put on the fishnets.
Yes, I very much enjoy all that.
You've been targeted lately? Well, fuck them. They're idiots. That's one thing you gotta remember about my trolls. At the end of the day, they're idiots. They're just useful idiots to these people who think they're better than others. And they're really not, because they're pathetic because they focus on one person their whole life instead of taking care of their family and friends. Like, I wonder, Carrie likes to put her name in my chat so many times. I wonder when's the last time she actually went out for drinks with her girlfriends. When's the last time, Carrie, instead of spending all night long talking about me,
Jesus God.
When's the last time you actually went out for drinks with your girlfriends and had a good night? When's the last time your husband took you out on a date?
Do karaoke night, Carrie.
Nah, instead your date night is talking about me, and I guarantee if you did have a date night, you'd be stupid enough to put it on camera because you're addicted to this shit.
No, Carrie, you need a karaoke night with your husband. That's fun. And that will definitely start to
What's the last book I read? Well, technically the Bible. I read that yesterday, but...
No, that you read all the way through a novel or whatever. Yeah.
Hitchhiker's Guide.
That's the last one?
To the Galaxy. Douglas McGall. Yeah.
Okay.
I really want to go to the library. Maybe we could do that today or tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Because I want to finish a series of books.
You got to get the latest Thomas Harris novel and read it.
Yeah, I want to read that.
You should read that.
I want to read Brittany's biography.
Okay. You love her, yeah.
I do.
Well, I mean, not now. I don't know what the hell's going on with her, but you loved her back in the day, and you still love her.
Yeah,
okay,
I do.
Good. All right, good. She's going through shit though, always.
My husband is my best friend, honestly. Same, man.
Mm-hmm.
Same.
Mm-hmm. Your spouse should be your best friend.
Yeah, Carrie, go out for karaoke.
Here you go. Sing some shit. Sing some...
Get out of the house. Touch some fucking grass. Look at the sky.
Go touch grass.
My legs don't work. Your legs do work. Do something with your fucking life instead of sitting on your ass all day talking shit about me. I don't spend my whole day talking shit about you. I don't even mention your name most of the time.
Yeah, and that goes for all shit-talking reaction channels. You guys, what you need is a good night out with somebody singing karaoke. And then you'll be like, holy shit, I had so much fun tonight. I don't want to go back to that, sitting at the computer and just hating people. I think for some people it'd be that simple. They just have a fun karaoke night, and then they're like, why the fuck was I hating on these people?
Man, I spent all these years wasting my life hating this one individual. Like, Carrie, you really need to, rethink and reevaluate what you're doing with your fucking life. You're wasting your life away.
It's dumb, man.
And I ain't saying this to be a hater toward you, Carrie. I'm saying this because you need someone to tell you this. You need to fucking wake up and live your life and stop focusing on someone who doesn't give a shit about you. Please, learn to live your life again. You're dead. You're dead inside, man.
I don't like in general, I don't really care for reaction channels because I do view them as stealing content. But the ones that are innocent and they're just literally like giving a little commentary and stuff, and they're nice people, and I got no problem with that at all. In general, reaction channels I view as lazy and stealing, to be honest. But the nice people are cool. Like, let them exist.
I mean, I'll be honest. Both of us have been silent for years on these freaks.
Yeah.
Years, and we let them take advantage of our lives and tear us down. And we were silent.
Yeah.
Now I'm not going to be so much anymore. Because I've had enough.
Say shit if you want. Yeah. They're going to use it, and they'll get super chats off of it and everything, but who gives a fuck? You know what I mean? You should speak. If you feel you want to speak on these people, you should. Because you'll get a flood of people saying, I'll talk about them, don't talk about them, don't talk about them. Yeah, and then they just do what they do, and it's like, then we'll have more people coming to us saying, look at this. They said this about you. They said that about you. That's why we have to mention them from time to time. Because we have to remind you that they're liars. When this horrible, oh my God, you did this horrible thing.
How dare you, Shannon, eat a sandwich?
Yeah, that's what was
in front of Rev when he was starving and he said, no, I don't want that sandwich. You eat, honey. How dare you do that? Do you know how selfish and awful of a person you are for doing that to him?
Stuff like that.
A sandwich. Losing your shit over a sandwich for years. You really need to reevaluate your fucking stupid life.
For what? Years.
If you spent years attacking me for a fucking sandwich, you need to grow the fuck up. Realize there's more to reality than a fucking sandwich to hate on someone over. Especially someone who absolutely did absolutely no harm to you.
My God.
I want a sandwich. Me too. I always want sandwiches. A sandwich, though. I know. You saw that email. I put that on. I thought it was the most stupidest email I ever saw in my entire life. You're mad at me over a sandwich?
Don't you understand that this poor, fragile male cannot miss a meal? He'll die. You people are fucking...
You acted like he was some Ethiopian.
Yeah, like I'm fucking... Like I'm an Auschwitz concentration camp victim. And I'm like, I can't even eat. You know what I mean? I've had so little food I can't even eat anymore. You guys are ridiculous. You're ridiculous. You know, looking at me, I'm not that skinny. I'm not. I got a little bit of loose skin left from being a fat pig when I was younger. A little bit, not much that left. And I got pretty good muscle mass. And most of the time, I feel like I could do some cool stuff. I could run a little bit.
What is it, Watermelon?
You know,
you got
fit.
something to say, Watermelon?
I'm 39 years old and I'm pretty fit.
What is it you have to say to the audience, Watermelon? Oh! Is that so, baby girl?
What was that?
What you say?
What'd you say?
Okay. Oh, okay.
I picked her up. She can't stand her.
I know.
She has to be a free kitties.
Yeah, she's like, I don't want to be
fine.
lifted up.
Fine.
Let me go.
All right, fine.
I'm a free kitty.
She's free kitty.
She's like, I want to talk too. Right, Watermelon? Right, girls?
Do you like to talk? Huh?
She wants a cuddle.
Yeah, she does.
That's what she wants.
She does want to cuddle. She's a good girl. A good baby.
Watermelon's a good girl.
She really is. Catching flies.
Oh, she is the coolest fly catcher I have ever seen.
She really is.
She really is. A fly gets in the house, it only lasts maybe a day in the house.
If that, yeah.
And you should see it. She jumps super high and, like, kills the fly with her paws. She just goes, and there you go, falls, and then she eats it.
Yeah, protein. What a good girl. Okay, that's the deal.
Your dog does that too. Oh, we love Watermelon. She is a cool cat. She can do the most amazing moves I have ever seen on a cat.
She's amazing. I'll get you fresh coffee.
Oh, yay, coffee.
I made coffee.
Thank you, my love.
Yes, Bobby.
These pretzels are making me thirsty.
Yeah.
It's noon. It's almost time for, lunchy poo. What do I have for lunch? I got some antipasto salad I can have for lunch. And I got some sun chips. And I got a Coca-Cola. I think I'm good. I wish I had some Italian bread, though. That would be delicious with antipasto, but I don't. You're about to make meatball subs? Oh, that's so sexy. Oh, can I have some meatball subs, too? Oh, my God. That sounds so good. Meatball sub, baby. Oh.
Meatball sub.
Yeah, that sounds so good.
Depends on where it's from.
Dude,
to be honest,
I would be making a meatball sub myself.
Yeah.
I mean, Subway's meatball subs suck.
I don't like their meatballs. No,
I don't like their meatballs.
The
I don't like the taste of them.
No, I don't either.
And I don't like the taste of the sauce either.
They remind me of the meatball subs that I had at friggin' like elementary school.
And to be honest, you don't want a meatball sub from Subway, because I used to make subs at Subway.
Yes.
I have my Subway artist certificate.
Right.
And basically what they do is they take frozen meatballs and they put it in a sauce and it just sits there all day.
That's exactly how it tastes.
Yeah, it's gross.
That's exactly how it tastes.
Sheetz meatball subs are the best. I never tried theirs.
Oh, man, are they? Yeah, I haven't had a Sheetz meatball sub.
Fuck yeah, 2 days in a row, you guys make my work day so much better. God bless you both, and fuck the hater in the ass. Thank you, Crypto.
Thank you. That's great. We want to be around, we'd be streaming probably 24/7 on YouTube if they allowed us to exist. They flag our channel and flag it with child abuse, and we're done. We're gone.
And we
never did anything child abuse online ever.
We never been convicted of child abuse.
No.
We never went to jail for child abuse.
No.
I never was found guilty of child abuse, but yet they continue to say it.
Well,
because Jason yelled at Zachary when we were driving across the country, "I'm going to kill you if you kill the cat."
Yeah, because he wasn't answering me.
That's not child abuse. How many times your dad said, "I'm going to kill you," when you're doing fucked up, stupid shit?
I kept asking him, "Is the cat okay, Zach? Is the cat okay, Zach?"
How many times has your parents threatened your life?
Oh my God.
So many fucking times. For you doing stupid shit. "I'm going to kill you." What the fuck? They don't mean it.
No.
And Zachary knew it wasn't meant that way either.
Of course he knew it wasn't meant that way.
They should have heard my dad talk to me. Yeah, I know.
But we've been canceled completely forever because of it. And it's ridiculous. It's really, really, really ridiculous. Especially given the fact that I'm bipolar. It's like you're discriminating against me because I had a mental illness. And went off a little bit on a kid. And
my stepdad just said he was going to kill me yesterday.
Yeah, but see, you're not a streamer, so you're not held to the standard of you say one fucking thing and you can't make videos anymore.
You're right. You guys were fucked over.
Bad. Real bad. Putting Business Insider.
And then they made a Business Insider. They didn't even talk to me about it, the situation.
Mm-mm.
They just said they abused their child while they were driving cross country. And it was like,
unbelievable.
the child wasn't even touched. It was just dad getting mad. I'm going to kill you if my cat gets hurt. That's all.
I asked him 1 billion times, is the cat okay? And he didn't say nothing to me. So did I get agitated? Yes. I wanted him to answer me. And you were pissed at him too.
Exactly.
You were not happy with him either. He
No.
wouldn't answer us. And we knew Gavin was underneath him.
So I took Gavin in my arms.
Yeah, thank God, because he might have ended up dead over the course of the trip.
He may have been suffocated to death by that.
Yeah, exactly. You don't know. That's what I was saying. That's why I got really firm. Is the cat okay?
You gotta understand, Jason loves Gavin.
A lot.
It has helped him through his mental health problems.
Yeah.
Gavin is essentially a companion cat.
Yeah.
And we gotta get him registered for it.
Yeah.
And I think your therapist could easily put the paperwork through for it.
I think so, easy. Yeah.
You would never hurt them. No, we don't.
Mm-mm. Never. But never actually. No. It's crazy to think.
I was there for that stream. If it was my child he spoke to like that, we would have pulled over for entirely different kind of abuse, is all I'm saying. Oh, please.
What are you talking about? Are you kidding me? Well, then you have no parenting ability at all. When your child doesn't respond to you when you think your cat is not okay, you have to raise your voice.
And yeah, he said something that he shouldn't have said.
Yeah, because I'm fucking bipolar, and that happens when I get really agitated. And I was unmedicated, totally, driving.
For hours.
Yeah. With nothing.
In the middle of Missouri, Kansas City traffic.
Where the hell it was. Yeah.
It was Kansas City traffic. Have you ever been to Kansas City? Do you know how the traffic is?
And you can tell my mental state, because what happened? I ended up driving on fucking train tracks.
I know.
Would I ever do that normally? No. I'm not a fucking moron to be driving on train tracks. It happened because I was so fucked in the head.
Oh, stop it with, I'm better than you. I would never.
I'd never do something like that.
Yeah. Wait until you're in a bad situation and see what you do.
Go fucking be perfect somewhere else, not here, asshole. Oh, man. Yep. Could someone please provide some money for me for Delta 8? Because I really need it. I really, really, really do need it. And you guys are
It's been a long time.
You're starting to see it. I'm sure. You're starting to see
I agree the family needed help, but stop judging. Yeah, thank you. Jesus Christ. I never would do that to my kid.
Yeah, you don't.
Well, good for you.
You don't have a clue what you do if you were put in our shoes. And the bullshit that happened to us. We should be sitting in the habitat right now. Millionaires. You know why? Because my Apple stock would have split 3 times. I had $200,000 some worth of Apple stock. And it's split 3 times. We should be sitting in the habitat millionaires.
I have CPTSD, so if I flip out on someone for triggering me, does that make it okay? No, it doesn't. It makes you human. So forgive other people when they flip out, just how you forgive yourself for flipping out.
No, I get it. It's because when I really have something that's in my head and I get really, really worked up about it, my voice changes. And it becomes very, very, very direct and almost violent in my voice. That's why they perceived it this way. I swear to God, I'm going to kill that kid. That's how it sounded. Because I was triggered in my fucking mental illness. It sounded a lot worse than how it was meant. sounded a lot worse than what it was actually meant.
Oh, thank you.
God bless your heart. Thank you. You got it. Remember?
You sure?
Positive.
Oh, well, let's...
One
minute, let me look. Edibles, do you like? Anyone for me? I like edibles.
I can't take them.
God, my hair. I'm having a horrible hair day today. And I think it's because it's the humidity.
Mm-hmm.
So this naturally I remember when I was little and my hair would be like this, like all stringy like this. My mom for hours would nag me, your hair looks stringy, you should brush it. I did 5 times.
Right? Yeah, humidity.
Geez, Mom, maybe you shouldn't have, given me your Irish genetics. Man, Mom, maybe you should have let Dad's native genetics roll through so I have that nice black, beautiful hair.
Mm-hmm.
I swear I've heard the last 20 minutes of talking before in old stream. Am I tripping? What? Oh, it's Krista. I see you. Just there to watch. Hi, Krista. How are you? You still listen to Foodie Beauty? I don't really. She's doing these like swimming streams now, and I'm like...
I'm going to remain silent.
Right but now. I'm glad she is getting exercise.
Really angry.
I know you're angry. You're angry at the whole world right now, my love.
No, just at specific things that have happened.
Not really on the foodie, nah. Yeah, my hair, I don't know what, my hair's like just... You know what I think it is, why my hair's growing like so fast? It might be... Oh God, look at that little freaking... Ugh. It might be the vitamin D. And I'm feeling like with energy because I took my vitamin D pill today and it's like, whoa, it's like I took a shot of freaking Red Bull or something, man. Like, it's 50,000 units and they said this would happen like in the middle of taking your vitamin D is eventually you're going to get like this like energy that you haven't had in a long time and it's going to be really freaky and I like, dude, I feel like I'm taking fucking speed or something. Wow. Holy shit balls.
That's wild.
I never knew vitamin D was so important to your energy level. I just thought it was with your bones.
Yeah, me too. I knew nothing about vitamin D, obviously.
Yeah. That pool looks like something out of the Backers. Yeah. I need energy so bad. Yeah. Get your blood tested. That's what I did. I got my blood tested for everything. Everything. Like, what the hell is wrong with me? So the doctor ordered a bunch of blood tests on me. I have 2 other diagnoses he's going to give me too next time I go back to the doctor. But they took 8 vials of blood. 8 vials of blood to test everything, and I'm like, Jesus. Like, and that's 8 vials. You could still see the little part of it in my hand. The little puncture mark. And I have to get my blood drawn in my hand because my arms' blood vessels are shot from when I had a DNC after my son was born. A bunch of these medical students came in and used me as a guinea pig, and I was completely dehydrated. And they blew every single vessel out of my freaking arm. Both arms. And I was just, my arms were just after the surgery, just so bruised up because of these medical students.
Mhm.
It looked like I got beat up, and I guess I did by the medical students.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be above 24. Okay. 6. Oh my God, take your vitamin D.